Hey you all, Dodo Reactions here, and today I'm going to react to some more Wentworth. This is Season 2, Episode 7. So, I say, let's just get into it. Okay, so that was it with the gardening project.
And if we show an ounce of weakness, the herd will sense it.
The shed, everything, it's all right.
Snouty bitch.
No, you're the bitch. You're responsible, Frankie. Nash, the magpie, you wrecked everything.
Ooh, not feeling loved up here, dogs. You gotta work on your peer shit.
You know what? Fuck being a peer worker and fuck you. You ruined everything for your own selfish bloody purposes.
I didn't hear you complaining when I got you free time with Loverboy.
It's the first time he's visited, though, yeah?
Well, he's busy. With work, he travels a lot. I just really wish you could meet him. He'd like you.
You know, he never actually told me what happened between you two.
Nice do, Maxie. Word?
You know, I found her, Frankie. The needle was still sticking out around with some of your pink crap, so if you're going to
She
put it
didn't
at
mean
least
the
make it
pink
clean.
crap was still in it.
Yeah, she hadn't even finished the whole hit before it killed her.
You sure it was pink?
And he found the gear in a mattress and she hadn't opened
So
it.
how did Simo get her hands on it?
How do you know she did?
Because I fucking know.
Well, maybe Fletcher sold it to her.
What?
Oh, he'd been a bit grumpier than normal, hasn't he?
Why not? I mean, it's
I wouldn't be a
possible.
bit surprised if he was bent.
Or I'll write you up a charge.
Fletch.
I've got a visitor.
Oh, can you visit Conway? Okay, is that clear? Unless you mop this up now.
Look, I'll do it afterwards, okay?
No, you take the fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Is that all you
god.
got, Hollywood, huh? Get off the fucking floor and take a mop.
I will take care of this.
What the?
Just go away.
Jesus, fire him already, please.
You stuck a garden fork in a man's genitals, Francesca.
Yeah, that's the bit I was defending myself from.
This is an act that suggests a certain level of intentional malice.
Good.
And you assert that he was going to rape you in the garden shed, is that right?
Yeah, well, the fucking penthouse where it was taken, wasn't it?
Mr. Bates says that you came onto him.
I don't eat sausage. I'm a vegetarian.
And what does that mean?
Bro.
Let Boomer go fishing?
It's not drugs.
Oi, Booze!
Right.
The hell?
Get us a couple, will ya?
Can you at least turn around?
Well,
The boss needs to know.
I'm late. And I've been crook.
Didn't you use protection?
Piss off.
You have the instinct and the desire. What you lack is the ability to follow through.
My opponent lost his balance.
That made him vulnerable. Why did you stop?
It was a sporting thing to do.
It was the weak thing to do.
We need to get to the bottom of this garden contraband racket. And to be perfectly honest, I am stuck. Why don't you personally take charge of that investigation? I'm giving you a full mandate to do whatever it takes to pin Doyle for it. We both know she was behind it. It's important that we make an example of her. Just get someone to talk.
The women won't lag.
Well, then you will find another way.
Open up. Mum,
I hate to say something like that, but I mean she's a character I don't like, so I'm saying
governor.
please die already.
remember? She bought us
But
tea.
in this situation it would be better for
She lets me call her that.
everyone involved. For
She's
herself,
given
for
me a very
Vera, for
important
everyone.
job.
You always do.
Stop! I don't know what to do, Mum! Boomer's a scapegoat. She's your scapegoat. It wasn't me. It wasn't Booms. You asked me, it was one of the officers. Is that the best that you've got? It's pretty good. That Wolford guard Steve. He was smuggling shit in, leaving it in the shed for one of his mates to pick up.
The contraband was found in Boomer's cell.
Because it was planted there once the shit hit the fan.
That's not going to wash.
Well, from what I hear, the officer found it in no time.
How does she know? Like, about her mother being sick and everything. I guess there are no secrets in prison. I've heard that before, but I'm always wondering how is that possible? Jeez. Ew, what the hell?
I've called in the SCSG to conduct a formal search of all prison officers for
A
contraband.
search of the officers? I asked you to get to the bottom of the garden shed drop box.
That's what I'm
pin
doing.
Frankie Doyle for
Well,
it.
I think there's another
Not
line
to
of
conduct an operation
investigation.
on your colleagues.
I do understand that.
A security search in this prison reflects very poorly on my staff, and especially on me.
It is not my intention to embarrass you, Governor.
Well, then explain to me why you've gone and completely ignored my order.
I'm doing exactly what you ordered.
What are you doing on my locker?
Ms. Bennett has brought in the SCSG to conduct a search of the staff.
There are amino acids.
Then I think
In daily portions.
Ms. Bennett?
honestly I would have been suspicious too. This looks really suspicious.
Oh my God, Dawes, you're preggers. Dawes.
Sneaky little bugger.
Oh, with Nash, eh? Oh,
Are you okay with it? Are you all right?
well, I want a baby more than anything, but I just don't want to bring it up in here.
Oh, no, well, Kaya was all right, wasn't she? Did you tell anyone else?
Frankie?
She got in the middle of a riot, so ooh.
Tell him.
It's a common amino acid supplement. Biologically dubious, but perfectly legal. I am extremely disappointed, Vera. You have really let me down.
I'm sorry.
It's a miracle pill. It stops the blood, makes you thicker. I tell you, it's a miracle drug.
So the drugs stop the bleeding?
Yeah, it stopped it, love. Bloody miracle, eh?
Can you open my door, please?
Why? You fear for your personal safety, eh?
Oh my
I've got a
god.
fucking reputation to
Give a
think
fat
of.
fuck about your reputation.
I
not
can't.
Just all over mine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Start talking or I'll choke you out.
You're a bent screw and I know it.
Bullshit.
You sold that gear to Simo.
You know, fuck all.
Yeah, get him.
You're gonna have some. I'll leave it.
Whatever it is that is going on, get him. Fuck him up. Oh. She disappointed Ferguson. She is always a disappointment to her mother. And now she got completely humiliated. And vinegar, ew.
I think it might be best if you took some time off. You're too distracted. Your mother's illness, it's taking all your focus. Ms. Miles can assume your responsibilities.
It's Conway! Stop her! It's Conway! Stop her! Conway!
So he got into it after that.
Didn't have a chance to. He handed the whole package to the governor.
To Ferguson. No fucking way.
That's what I saw, Frankie. Make sure the money's in by Friday. Want to make a night of it.
I know who sold Simo the gear.
Who?
You.
And how do you know that?
Prima facie evidence. The gear that you had possession of ended up in Simo's veins.
And you can prove this.
Maybe.
Simone Slater had a history of drug abuse. I'm sure she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, then why wasn't there any blood in the syringe? She should have drawn blood into the syringe, make sure she was in a vein. Every junkie knows that.
How do you know she did?
Because the gear left in the needle was pink, not red. So she didn't inject herself.
Ooh.
Someone gave her a hot shot.
How do you think we knew exactly where the drugs were stashed? You should be less concerned with how Simo expired and more worried about the fact that you have an informer in your ranks.
Alright, that was Wentworth. Season 2, episode 7. And yeah, first of all, I need to say it, I'm glad that if that's the case. I mean, it looked like it, so I think Vera's mom is dead. And if that's the case, then I'm very glad about that. Maybe it sounds kind of mean, but let's be honest, no one wants to go out like this. like suffering for months. That's one of the worst ways to die, I guess. Like when dying lasts for months. Jesus. So good for her, but the rest of the episode, not really good for Vera, no. Once again, I felt incredibly sorry for her, and I thought I was kind of over that, because, yeah, I felt sorry for her, like, for the whole first season. And then Ferguson came along, gave her some self-confidence, I guess, and I feel like she completely lost it in this episode. I wanted to check something. Hemophilia, I guess. I don't know if that's important, because I don't understand, like, the pills or the meds. Hemophilia. Oh, is a mostly inherited genetic disorder that impairs the body's abilities to make blood clots, a process needed to stop bleeding. Ah, jeez, I've never heard of that, but just another thing nobody needs. So apparently the meds are kind of important. I don't know, because B was looking it up. Like, this entire episode was mainly about screwing Vera. That's I don't like that, but I like the episode. Like, I'm glad that she was the one to catch Maxine, even though when she was standing there without her wig, I also felt very sorry for her. But Vera wasn't the right here, so yeah, that's how it is. And now I'm kind of curious, because Frankie kind of knows that Ferguson kind of killed Simon, and knows that there is an informant in their midst, so I'm curious. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and my reaction to it, and I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, goodbye, guys.